There we go. Hello everyone and welcome to me continuing a bit of Dark Souls 3. I am hopefully going to continue, though that is a promise I cannot actually make, as I'm still waiting for another person to prove to me they're still alive. But other than that, right now I was just going to mainly focus on getting some large tight-knit shards, so that when I do get the Court Sorcerer's Staff, I can just bolster it as quickly as possible to make it as strong as needed. I'll just ignore that guy. But yeah, so just looking for large tight-knit shards today, and just gonna have fun on my own for now. Hopefully I'll be joined by Simon and Tyson. Well, this is bad. But they seem to be having some technical difficulties on their end. So I'm basically just keeping an ear out for Discord to tell me something. And we'll see where we go from tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy. Oh my god. The antics of having too much intelligence for your own safety. Holy tits. It's been a couple of days, and to me, sometimes that is long enough to forget what I've been achieving in a game. Oh my god. I just heard so much. I do have my girlfriend Amy sitting by my side though.
Hello.
That is Amy. Oh. Usually Amy just enjoys checking out the chat because I'm still a scrub who doesn't have 2 monitors, so I don't really have a way to know if anyone sent me anything other than, you know, having external people look at it for me. Yeah, I can't survive in that. I would die too fast. Picking up those items in the lava.
Lava's generally not good.
Oh crap. Hole.
I mean, it might be good sometimes.
Name me one instance where lava is good.
If you're a fire monster.
Touche. No, that's... Oh my god. Well, here's also a nice time to actually announce that, you just missed a wonderful moment that if I had a face cam would have been a lot more hilarious. But I'm kind of just saving off on... I do have a face cam. It is the default face cam for my laptop.
The webcam?
Yes, the default webcam for my laptop. The thing is though, I do plan on like actually recording videos with it activated. Only though, as like a reward-ish for when I, holy crap, to up the quality of my videos for when I kind of have people watching. So it's kind of an incentive bonus to have people subscribe and people joining and people watching, so that, yeah, you'll actually be able to, you know, get me on Facecam. Nice. And then once I get Facecam, I'll also start like having other games on my list that I want to record, but like just having a Facecam or not will make such a huge difference in the actual, like, oh crap, quality of the video. For instance, you'll actually see my reaction if I play something super sad or something super scary. So I'll hold off on playing those types of games until, you know, I've started using the face cam. Now I think I've over-explained that enough for everyone to understand that face cam will be good, but face cam must be earned. And like, sounds very, right now that I'm thinking about it, kind of like pretentious of like, oh yes, I'll not grace whoever watches me with my face until I have enough people watching me. which kind of like devalues the individual versus the masses. But in all honesty, I don't know, having something to work towards and having like an actual reason to subscribe and whatnot, I don't know, makes it seem more legit, right? Or am I just insane?
You're insane.
Okay, fine. I'm just insane.
You're not insane.
You're only saying that because I gave you a pouty face.
You're always insane about everything. Is that better?
Yes, though you're contradicting yourself a little too many times for me to be satisfied.
You're always insane about everything, which makes this slightly less insane.
Hopefully I'll be able to pot shot him down to death. He has a lot of stamina. There we go. And now we keep backing up. Break your guard! No, 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 no! No! Good thing one Estus Flask heals all damage. Alright, right or left? There we go. Whew. That was more stressful than it should have ever been. But yeah, I actually found out something quite interesting last time I played. That if you do not have the proper stats for wielding your weapons, you can't actually activate their special arts properly. Even if it's a staff. Even if it's the strength requirement for a staff. And I don't know, I kind of find that funny. Oh. Commence the ultimate cheese strats. I will always be safe if there's somewhere to back up to. What?
Just a very astute observation.
I am like a rat. Back me up in a corner and I shall die. Let me walk forward. Shit. What was it? Damn it, I forgot the saying. Never mind. That saying actually goes totally counter, as it's back into a corner I get dangerous. Meanwhile, I'm only dangerous if there's a large hallway behind me. And welcome to ladders. Great staple of all Dark Souls and Bloodborne games. From Software games. Ladders. Dragon Rider bow. Where else can I find large Titanite shards? Thing is, I need like a lot. It's 2, 4, 6, so 12 of them. Oh, I forgot that was still there. Or at least I forgot it could aim at me. It's this way I go, right? Yeah. Follow the items. Follow the loot! Alright. I have no flasks left. There are pinwheels. And I'm about to run out of magic flasks as well. What can possibly go wrong? There we go. That took like 2 strikes too many. Are you tired there, sweetheart? Oh, you tired? Oh no, not these guys. Target, 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 target! Walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. Alright, next one. Oh, just normal Titanite. Get within range. No, don't look at me! Oh, I'm too close to dead. Please, everyone tell me that there's nothing left to kill me up ahead.
There probably is.
I am on high alert. I will deactivate mechanism. As, like, I literally don't need this thing to fire for me anymore. That's such a huge tank, like, oh my god. Imagine having to be one of the poor fellas to actually lug that over here. What's up, poor fellas?
It's also huge people.
Yeah, I know, but like this is even bigger. By a lot. Than the people's. Do you have any health recovery items? I have the Seek Brew. But I do not want to use the Seek Brew. I mean, I can just use a Homeward Bone at this point.
What's the Homeward Bone?
Homeward Bone lets me teleport either back to the safety of the shrine, or the last bonfire rested at. Oh, there's a sleepy time alarm. These guys just take such a beating. Now, I gotta remember who I can actually grind large Titanite shards off of, because I only have a 5, which is quite a lot less than what I actually need. About less than 50% to be honest. Where, oh where world? Oh, you! Give me the large Titanite shards. Chaos gem. Just a chaos gem. Just a chaos gem.
Chaos seems pretty good.
Chaos is basically Chaos used to be very, very difficult to use in Dark Souls 1, as it used to be based off your humanity counter. Whereas Chaos in this one is the like upgraded version of like the fire gem. So instead of only taking just being a raw upgrade of add fire damage kind of thing. Oh, well, I just got kicked to the chest. So instead of taking your just raw fire damage, adding just raw fire damage, it takes into account your fire damage modifier, so which is based off your intelligence and faith. And if you have like them slightly out of balance, it'll increase less quickly. For instance, I have just a sec. I'll get my souls back first, and then I'll give a bit more in depth of an explanation that I can. Yeah. So, where do I see the fire bonus again? Defense resistances. Well, that's unfortunate. Can't really show you guys as I do not currently have a whip in. It shows it. Maybe when I level up it'll show. But yeah. Fire and dark, both dependent on intelligence and faith, while as lightning is only dependent on faith, and magic is only dependent on intelligence. And in this one, the chaos is like the bonus, because you can have like a simple magic. I think it's honestly called simple, which is it just adds magic damage to your weapon. Oh, Tinkleberries.
You're still alive?
Yep, surprisingly. I'm not gonna look that gift horse in the mouth. But it's simple, which adds magic to your weapon a little bit, not very much, but will also slowly regenerate your magic meter, EFP, force points. And there's also Blessed for the Faith weapons, ow, which, what its special property is that it will actually heal you over time, as well as add a little bit of Faith scaling. Oh yeah, I like fighting the Black Knight in here. Even though he is super scary. Oh, I forgot. I don't have enough strength to wield my staff. So on armored enemies, it bounces off. Yeah, really important detail to remember, eh? I swear I have the attention span of a mayfly. Well, I'll definitely have enough normal Titanite shards. Dodge, dodge, dodge. To not... No! Why are you guys so aggressive today? Down. Down, doggies. Come on. Still love the spell so much. It's a wonderful spell. So much. It's really fun to use all the time. But you can still get killed when it bounces off of Black Knight's armor. Wait, I have this. I can stab you in the butt. Yeah. And that is why you always have a secondary weapon. No matter who you are. It can save your life. That's why, little known fact everyone, even when playing D&D, it is important to have a dagger on your character. Even if you're a super min-max sorcerer, have a dagger. Especially when you don't want to trigger attacks of opportunities when you're casting spells. Though I do believe in that's AOOs for casting spells is only in 3.5th edition, which segue is the D&D version I am going to run a campaign on this channel with my friends. Wow, I got lucky. Yeah, 3.5th edition, not 5th, 3.5th. The edition which is literally the most customizable edition there has been presented to me, at least, as practically everyone can do practically everything. I say practically because there's always certain limitations. I'm looking at you, psionics. But you want a wizard that will disarm everyone in combat or wields a greatsword, there's a spell for that, and there's also feats for that. Oh my god, I love you so much, dear. Oh my god, there's people playing. I love so much the Spellmaster's Touch, as it makes you proficient with any one weapon you touch as you cast the spell. It's a very fun spell. I annoyed the snot out of my DM when I was using it, so that I could wield a greatsword with no penalty and start swinging when enemies got too close into melee range. Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. Alright, everyone else aggroed him. Let's run to safety of distance. Oh my gosh. And I still remember when I was playing 3.5, as since the world has changed, you know, can't really host D&D parties at home. I actually had turned my little adorable Snow White Weasel familiar into basically its own player character that I actually sent with the party as my wizard stayed back. We had a lovely situation where we had an assassin that tried to take out her party, and pretty sure she almost took out the wizard one hit, which was I, as she just stepped into the room we were all standing in, walked up to me, and just plunged a knife into my ribs. That was a fun time. But, I was just in the way.
Yeah, so.
I'm always just in the way. Yeah, my wizard was like, okay, I'll scour the castle that we're in with all the, like, mindless pets, because we had a druid with an animal companion. Oh yeah, because the druid was a beastmaster. So she had a dinosaur and a lovely, lovely wolf as the animal companions. And so my wizard stayed there. Everyone else sort of teleported away to start chasing them down through the woods, just in case to cover all their bases. In which I set my familiar after having given it a bunch of spells. And I was like, here, go, you can fight on your own and protect them. And due to the familiar's level scaling, and I believe we were level at least 14 at this point, maybe 15, the familiar had an intelligence of 12. So it was smarter than the average bear, average human even. And so whenever my DM turned to me and was like, can your weasel actually make these calculated plans of attack and whatnot? And I'm like, yep, has 12 intelligence, totally legit. I realized I ended up turning my familiar into its own player character. And I couldn't stop laughing, as whereas the druid had to command their animal companions, I just controlled like human male wizard and a fluffy white weasel player character, and it just the giggles ensued, and yeah, there's also it's also the fact that there's so much more like source material that has been published, which does permit the creation of these. Oh well, I'm being summoned again. The creation of these like wacky, insane characters, which that's what sort of lords over version 5. But version 5 is getting a lot of these updates and is getting a lot of the materials now to, oh my god, strength bell, like so that you can also create this. But they'll also always be, and this is like mainly my gripe, and I know, get over it and whatnot, but my gripe is the fact that I always loved the idea of like not making a lawful stupid paladin, but making a paladin that wants to resist fighting as much as possible. And I know, like, cliche, whatnot, holy fighter, like, doesn't want to hurt anyone, but it was mainly the fact that, oh thank god, in 3.5, everyone can disarm. Everyone can get improved disarm if they have an intelligence of 13 and were able to get the previous feat combat tactics. So everyone, if you met the prerequisites of just having 13 intelligence and taking another feat, which in 3.5 feats are a little bit more closer to like perks in leveling up instead of like the huge game-altering feats that they are in version 5, because you'd get them every so many levels instead of having to sacrifice an ability score improvement for one. So yeah, everyone could get that feat. So I always loved trying to make a paladin. I never got to play them in a campaign. I did, well, that's a lie. I did for a campaign on the wonderful app of MRPG for a little while, till the group sort of just disbanded, which wasn't that fun. But the whole thing was Paladin would just carry a shield, protect themselves and the others around them. Whenever encountering an enemy wielding a weapon, would disarm them as fast as possible, throw the weapon away, render them like so that they have to submit. And lo and behold, if you go to version 5, the only class that could actually disarm in that one was the fighter, and it's in, I do believe, the like champion tree or whatnot, where you have to where you spend your superiority dice to take the action of disarming your opponent. And I don't know, to me, I've been invaded by a dark spirit. Come on, get to the wall. Get to the wall, get to the wall, get to the wall. Get to the wall, get to the wall, get to the wall, get to the wall. Ah, sucker. I'm such an ass. Oh, I'm such an asshole. But you know what? Assholes survive. Yes, it's because I didn't... Guys, don't judge me too hard. It's because I didn't make a PvP fighting. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with stuff like that. Especially because I'll actually start trying, and then they're going to lord it over me, and then I'll be in a sour mood, and X, Y, Z. Let's get more intelligence.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I can actually buy the Titanite shards if I find the proper set of ashes to give her. Google! Oh, that's not Google. There it is. I can't really get to Irithyll right now, as I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for my friends. Though they do not seem to be coming. I don't really want to like progress without them, but like, you know, I want to progress. To be like, look what I can do now. I'll just send my friend a message. And message him on a different platform at the same time, so that I can maximize the speed of replies, because it is not fun. There we go. Aww. Now I am wimpily, I repeat, wimpily, asking to see if I should be a good friend and sheepishly wait and keep grinding for a friend to return. Alright, well, we just got the all clear to go ahead and, well, get the court sorcerer staff. So let us do exactly that. Because I want to flabbergast my friend when he comes back with the ridiculous power of 99 IQ. So let us be off. Back into the world of Dark Souls. Oh, I gotta beat the Crystal Sage. So I do have to kill 3 bosses. Alright, so first things first. Let's go take out Karthus first. Let us take out Karthus first. Let's have fun and see if I get summoned anyways. I think Karthus might be one of the bigger walls, as, you know, don't have a staff that'll probably hurt him. Especially since Soul Greatsword will just bounce off. But we did learn a couple sessions ago that Soul Greatsword will actually break his bracelets, which is downright wonderful, as that is the way to kill him as fast as possible. Because you guys saw me in that overdrawn sequence where, you know, we were just hacking and hacking and hacking and hacking and hack away at his wrists without them breaking. And lordy Lou, let me tell you, that took a while. But yes, let us first start with good old Karthus. Oh wait, wow, I'm an idiot. It's Wolnir. Wow, why was I thinking Karthus? Oh yeah, because it's Catacombs of Karthus. Counter idiot point. May you please? May you please? More black mist. Second one down. This game has just such epic music for its fights and whatnot. It's truly, truly wonderful. Oh crap! Nope! I actually died to Karthus. Wolnir! Wolnir. I actually died to Wolnir. And I'm very disappointed in myself. I am. I seriously am. Disappointed. I didn't expect him to move up. My hubris, my arrogance, my total disregard of public safety of mine. Now, I wonder... I have a bunch of pyromancy tomes. And I was honestly wondering if... Well, if I was going to end up using pyromancies. As it's technically magic, you know? But I'm pretty sure my friends would just be like, nope, full pure soul magic and that's it. Gotta love the restrictions and challenges your friends put on you, eh? They push you to be better. They push you to greatness. They also push you to the brink of insanity. Oh, there's my souls. Maybe I should actually save that one for last, as this one is closer to his body, and so closer to the death. There we go. If he, you know, starts walking up. Like so. Come on. One more bracelet. Let's go. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Please stop moving your hand. Pop it like it's hot. And I popped it like it's hot. Bye, High Lord Wolnir. I will forget you as quickly as I found you. Hey, achievement. Alright. Now we travel back to Firelink. Level up that sweet, sweet intelligence some more. And then we'll be off to kill the Crystal Sage.
Welcome us, Verdansk. Farewell, Ashen One. Ashen One. Welcome, Verdansk.
Oh wait, oh, I'm thinking Dark Souls 2 where they show you your fire bonus and all that fun stuff. let's get some more. Actually, before, sorry everyone, this is boring, I know, but I just want to know how much attunement. Alright. 40 is the next to get 6 slots, then 50, then 60, then 80, then 99. Alright. Haha. Alright, and let's just check casting speed because I always wonder about casting speed. Ah, so casting speed is capped at 50. Cool. Alright. Well. Yeah, you know what? 40 attunement would be best. But, you know, right now with the amount of magic bar I have, pretty sure we need more damage, right? Yeah. We need, more damage. So, let's get more damage. Fair enough. Yeah. I do believe that is fair enough. Because, oh my god. I still can't believe I'm doing this cursed run. And, yes, guilty as charged. I'm enjoying it and I'm loving it. But, like... Oh my god. At one point, I'm gonna snap back to reality and just... realize I can't kill anything kind of thing later on. Like, oh my god. Orseus, don't even get me started. We're going to have such a hard time with Orseus, Dragon King. Because, you know, dragons in this game have very high magic resist. Low lightning, high magic. Same as Caster Hollows. Oh, you're still alive. And same as Crystal Sages. You got that. And same as Holy Wielding Little Brothers. Yeah. Oh man, I wish I could use like wield Lorian's sword. But I sadly won't have enough magic. Strength to do so. Let's see if Soul Greatsword will actually bounce off of her. Yeah, that's a better tactic though. Soul Greatsword followed by Flash Swords. For the first phase at least. Because the second phase, as we all know, or as some of you might know, she creates a bunch of mimics of herself. And we have entered second phase. I saw purple. Ouch. There she is. Man, really wish I could do another type of damage right now. Oh, that's her. Darn it. There she is. Oh! Homing Soul Mask killed me. Oh, wow, I just got to look at your face. That is terrifying. Guys, it appears we've hit a wall. Yep, a wall. A wall where my magic is no longer strong enough. Who knows, maybe if I actually use ranged spells it'll help. Nah, who am I kidding? Fair and Flash Sword for life. But I hope this gives you a glimpse into my insanity, as I will continue to bash my I will protect the spell. It's probably not the best tactic, as maybe using a ranged spell will be better. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh my god. Why do you have Crystal Soul Spear? Why can't I have it at this point? Why do you have it? Why do you have Soul Spear? It's not fair. I repeat everyone, it's not fair that he has it and I don't. I mean, that is safer and I don't have to run nearly as far. I mean, I have ultimately done more damage with Great Heavy Soul Arrow than with all other spells. That's a Crystal Soul Spear. There she is. You have White Dragon Breath. I want White Dragon Breath. Yeah, the thing is I gotta fire them boof boof to get it properly. I hate those. Ashen up. Power up. Please be you. Yes. No! Yes! We are victorious. Huh. I will say that's a pretty good, average. 1 death per boss. And then 1 death and then 1 victory and then keep going. That's not bad. Now I know there's a Titanite lizard there. This is gonna get scary real fast. Alright everyone, scariness has been avoided. Oh crap. Where's Titanite Lizard? Oh, just twinkling. But I didn't want that. I should be quiet because my girlfriend is sleeping beside me. You know what? I'm not. I'm not going to be. Because I'm a loud person. And I'm obnoxious and annoying. Oh my gosh. But no, you know what? Let me regale you guys with some work stories, as I don't have anyone to bounce off right now. I learnt at the hospital, never make any comment on the quality of the day because you will either be proven right if you are pessimistic or wrong if you are optimistic. For instance, yesterday, I boldly claimed, hey, you know what? We're going to make today a great day. It was not a great day. We had an employee that got hurt and had to go to the emergency. We had another employee who could not really do their job as a system broke down. Uh-oh. That had a lot more rain into my brain. There we go. So yeah, employee got sent to the emerge. One other one, like the system broke down, so they couldn't do their job. Ooh, Paladin's Ashes. And what was the third one? Oh yeah, at the beginning of the day, thankfully no one called in sick. But at the beginning of the day, I already had to cover 2 people's posts because we were already right off the bat at -2 employees. So yeah, that was fun. I do feel bad for like the afternoon team because we split our shifts in days, so like in quarters. So we have a day team, an evening team, and an overnight team. And I feel really bad for the evening team because today when I came in, I found out that they got absolutely like blasted with work. We do one thing since we're the sanitation crew, we do departures and whatnot. So whenever a patient leaves a room to go home and whatnot, either cured, rehabilitated, or XYZ, we need to disinfect the room for the next patient. Fair enough, eh? So patients usually like leave around certain times and are asked to leave by nurses and the nursing staff. But sometimes they coincide a little too many, and so we have a bunch of patients that leave at the same time in different sections of the hospital, which is something that happened last night. They had like, it takes us on average about half an hour to like a little over 20 minutes to, depending on the room, all the way up to 45 minutes to do a departure. So she got about like 20 of them over the course of the night. So all the evening like team leader did was departures that day, and I feel like really bad. Like I couldn't have done anything about it really, but the fact that they were just so bogged down with all of that and like they couldn't do anything else for the rest of their shift. There's no rest for the wicked and whatnot. Like made me feel like partly my fault, as I'm in charge of the day, like most of the people in the day, and you know, like could have, like if I don't know, by some miracle the departures had came out earlier and whatnot, I could have helped myself by taking them out of the system by doing them myself, or asked people on their floors to like, hey, can you help us out and do one of the departures and whatnot. And yeah, fun stuff. So never claim ever that it's going to be a good day or a bad day, because you'll just be proven right if you're pessimistic. So if you say it's a bad day, it is going to be a bad day. Or wrong if you're saying it's going to be a good day, because holy cheese and crackers, it was not a good day. Oof. Granted, there was no like, well, actually, yeah, there was some certain huge messes. In one of the sectors of the hospital, we had a patient turn violent, and like we serve patients their meals because we're like, you gotta eat. If you're there for an extended stay, like we're gonna feed you, because you know we don't want, we're not gonna just let you waste away because you're not healthy and whatnot. So we feed our patients regularly, 3 square meals a day. Thing was, patient turned rowdy and ruined lunchtime for everyone else in that sector of the hospital as they completely batted away the food tray that was being brought for like the food cart, and woof, it spilled
Welcome.
everywhere.
Very well then taken.
And yeah, just
Farewell, Ashen One.
big mess. Like it practically messied an entire hallway, and let me just say, nurses weren't too happy about that, and we called the code violence, the code white. Like we called code violence because, well, when they're being a threat like that to everyone else by being violent, like we're gonna have to, like, we have to call security and whatnot so that they don't endanger any other patients around them. And like that's one thing that like a lot of visitors we get, that like actually kind of surprised me. We get a lot of visitors who like have no patience, and it's like, it's a hospital. You've got like so many people coming to visit us all the time, so it is going to happen that you're going to have to wait a couple hours. And like some people, you see them and it's like, oh yeah, they're coming in because they have a pain in the shoulders. Well, a pain in the shoulders can be many things. Pain in the left arm, and they just give us something so generic that it's like, okay, well, all we can do is start running tests, try to see what's wrong with you, and if we're gonna keep running tests until we find what's wrong, because we don't want to, send you home being like, oh yeah, you're fine, and there actually is, and then just headaches ensue after that. So we keep searching and searching, exhausting every other possibility before we'll let a patient go. And so like stuff like that will definitely run the clock, making it so that like one patient who could have been in and out for XYZ reason, in and out in like 10-15 minutes, now took 2 hours, as the tests like had to computate and all that fun stuff and populate data before we were able to actually like say with certainty, you're fine, or okay, this is the problem. And so sometimes our wait times like hike up to 8 hours, an entire day almost. You are highly magic resistant, aren't you, buddy? That's not good for me. And yeah, we get a lot of people who just, like, you can whenever you're at the emerge, like, you can always leave the emerge and whatnot if like it's taking too long and whatnot. And like past a certain point you shouldn't, because we've got you in our system and we're processing everything as fast as we can, and like you got a patient room and whatnot. Like at that point, don't leave. But like if you walk in and see the hour, like walk right in and then see it's an 8-hour wait time, like, and you don't want to wait that, you can definitely go to another hospital. And like sure, that brings the contradiction of like the reason when you went to visit the emergency apparently wasn't an emergency enough. But like, well, of course it is an emergency. That's why you're going for lower wait time. So like, don't fret about that. It's just the fact that like we get people who like, there's people who get priority over you due to triage, because you never know what the person sitting beside you has. You never know what the person in the third bench, like, they might look all fine and healthy, but on like in reality, on the inside, they're like worse off than you, who has like a very obvious cut or wound. Like because sometimes there's also the factor of how dangerous, like, people who will, like, say they have chest pain, like, all right, anything closer to the heart, the lungs, and the breathing and the brain, of course they kind of get priority over people who get toes, feet injuries and whatnot. As my, like, as someone close to me always say, it's a long way from the heart. And so that's why you'll always see, like, certain patients, they might come in an hour, next step, fast, while you showed up and, like, I don't know, you broke your leg, you broke your foot, and you had to wait like 6 hours kind of thing. Because your broken foot or your broken leg, like, oh, yeah, that's obvious, that's a broken foot. Okay. Like, while as this person's complaining about chest pain or difficulty breathing, and yet we have no, like, other outward sign or symptom. That's, like, a little bit more concerning. They're gonna, like, sometimes go through first because of that. And, like, there's also, like, the wait time limit and whatnot. So, like, there's, of course, also the factor that, like, oh, you've been waiting here for this long? Yeah, now we're gonna see you through no matter what. Because, like, there's still a limit for every condition of how much time you have to wait. Granted, I don't know these limits, but they're, like, very clearly there, so that you don't have someone waiting a whole, like, 24 hours for no reason because their injury is, like, not critical. Like, no, everyone's gonna be seen in due and proper time relative to everyone else. But yeah, whenever we get a bunch of visitors that always, or, well, not always, but some of them, yes. Like, we have returning visitors that, like, are very, like, get very agitated very easily, get really, really rowdy, and oh my god, and become basically a danger, and or oh my god, can I please dodge the right way, please? And to other citizens, not other citizens, but, like, yes, they're citizens, but other patients, and, like, we do our best to identify them, and, like, yeah, if this patient, like, comes in and just makes it a horrible time for everyone else, like, one, if it's too much, we send you out because you're endangering other people or whatnot. And, like, that is also granted, like, if we know what's, like, if granted, it's also dependent on the condition, because, like, some people, like, they're like that because they're in psychosis, or they're agitated and whatnot because they're on drugs and they're gonna crash, and, like, we'll do our best to, like, take care of certain people. But then there's other people who, like, you know, came in, like, example, and I'm not gonna name any names, no one's gonna know who it is, so, but, like, for example, person comes in, like, my wrist feels funny, my wrist hurts, so I'm gonna go to the emerge, but then, you know, 3 hours or 2 hours into the waiting time, starts yelling at every nurse that comes by, starts yelling at every other patient, and, like, starts threatening to throw chairs and whatnot. Like, we'll just be like, you came in saying your wrists hurt, but, like, I'm sorry, you're being a danger or a disturbance to everyone else. We're gonna be like, please stop, please stop, please stop. And if we see that, like, you're, you know, just being mean or unkind just to be mean or unkind, we're gonna move to phase 2, and we're gonna be like, okay, please go to another hospital. We're not gonna take you in if you're gonna be like this, because you gotta know, it's just courtesy. We're here to help you, but if you're, you know, either gonna just be unreceiving or unwilling to receive and let us do our job, we're just gonna be like, okay, well, sorry, but you clearly don't want this, so have a good day then. And like so many, like I've seen a lot of patients get really, really agitated when we're like, okay, no, leave, and they're like, but why, or like, what did I do, or like, fuck you, and it's like, yeah, this is literally why. Like the whole fuck you response is literally why we're asking you to leave, because, and like as a lot of us have heard, laughter is the best medicine. If you're in a negative mood and like you're feeling bad, it's only gonna like perpetuate and get worse and worse and worse. Whereas if you're in a like laughing environment, like the best cure is laughter. If you're in like in a happy laughing environment with loving people, yeah, you're gonna feel better, and that's gonna just yield to like better things happening. So, I mean, the best explanation I could give you to like how the hospital I work at works, because I haven't been. I can assume that other hospitals are like that too. But how we work is like the hospital is just is like a macro scale immune system. All right, and bear with me, it's gonna be a little bit of a stretch, but the reason why I say macro scale immune system, oh ouch, is like macro because you can see it at the naked eye and whatnot. But immune system, as we have, like we have sorting, we have like triages and whatnot for your ills and your pains. We have the lymph, which is like us entretien housekeeping and disinfection and whatnot to clean everything. Oh, I'm being summoned. That's awesome. And we have the leukocytes, the white blood sites, blood cells. Because what are you, Mr. Gremlin? Because gender bent. Oh my god, I get it. Because we have our security, which when we have dangerous, belligerent, or like dangerous situations, well, you call them in and you take care of it. And the funny part is like us, the disinfection services, are also part of this. Like, are like definitely part of the immune system analogy, as we clean and we also take care of dangerous situations, because like we're everywhere in the hospital, like practically everywhere. So we also answer to the danger codes. We answer to whenever, like, from messes to dangerous patients and whatnot, we answer the call and we help out as best as we can. So there's that as well, that like brings the comparison. So it's just a macro scale immune system. Oh, there comes this invader. Okay. I'll have to remember to dive. I don't know why he couldn't get around me. I thought I was out of the way. Oh well. I did the bad duty. Alright, Skybody. But yeah. And the whole thing is that like the immune system, to like further that analogy, is to protect the organism. So whenever there's something dangerous and whatnot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! I dodge rolled into that guy. Oh, I'm now safe from invasions, which is my biggest concern. So yeah, and like a lot of people don't actually realize this, and this will probably terrify anyone who's listening in right now. Your immune system's primary function is not actually towards you, the individual, but towards the, well, that was fast, towards the species, the human species. And bear with me for a sec. Is the fact that your immune system actually has a kill command for you. So if ever it feels that it can't, hey, this is the guy that killed me, asshole. If ever it realizes that it cannot actually like cure you, or cannot like render you back to health and safety, and that whatever infectious disease you are currently carrying or suffering from can be lethal and spread to others, it's going to go, all right, well, let's just, kill the individual so that he can't spread whatever we're not able to contain to the populace. So yeah, for certain diseases, it's actually your immune system that gives the, all right, let's kill him command. Because a lot of viruses and whatnot, you gotta remember, viruses thrive on reproduction in our own cells. What did I get killed by? Oh, giant. Sorry, I was too distracted. That's my bad. I can actually get summoned here. It's also something that's present. But yeah, your immune system, if it cannot contain whatever ails you, it'll kill you. And like, this is true when you're thinking about viruses. Viruses function by injecting their DNA or RNA into one of your healthy cells, hijacking it, overriding it, and causing it to just replicate the virus proteins and the virus itself. So, wow, I'm being summoned left, right, and center, and I'm really happy about this because I love being summoned, even though I suck right now. And then the virus will either, there's two different pathways and forth of it's gender bent. Oh, fuck you. And then you didn't just have to summon me. Oh my god, is that seriously why they did that? Say I was shit? Wow. Point and proven to everyone that, like, some people are really salty and aggravated and like, I'm sorry, I messed up. You're the one trying to do this weird, crazy thing, and I messed up. You should have been first. My bad. Anyways, if you hated me so much, didn't have to summon me. So yeah, there's two pathways, as I was saying, that a virus can take. It can either slowly, there's a sort of form where it will actually do excision from your cell as a slow release into your bloodstream, or lymph, or whichever stream that it's currently like sitting in and infecting. And it can do that stream. Oh, I could have just taken the ladder. Oh well. I'm being summoned. I'm having fun. Or it can like hold itself into the cell until it 100% just tears the cell open and explodes, calling cell lysis and cell death. And so, like, a cell can't really thrive. Oh wow, that person has the DLC. A virus can't thrive unless it has another cell to infect. And so it wants to keep the host alive to keep making more and more and more and more virus to then release into the world. So without healthy cells, virus can't live on to keep infecting. And so that is an example of when your immune system will flip that we can't contain this, let's just die command. And yeah, that's one of the things that's kind of just holy crap about your own body is it will betray you in a heartbeat if it realizes that it's not strong enough. Which, like, makes you, as a human, seem really frail and at the mercy of everything else around you. So, eat your veggies, kids. Make sure you got a strong immune system that can contain and battle anything life throws at it. Because you don't want it to give up on you. And, like, so that's where the analogy was, like, leading up, is that, like, if we find out that, like, we can't deal with the one, which is, like, you, Mr. Angry, belligerent patient, the body, the hospital, will choose the many, the species, and throw you out. Kill command. Because, like, evolution was always to protect or perpetuate the species. Sexual selection was to make the strong individuals in the species and perpetuate the strong genes and whatnot. And so, whenever you think biology and whatnot, you always got to realize that everything's bigger than just the individual, just the you. It's always for the species, it's always for the many, it's always for the collective. Woo! And now dodge before I get a flamey bolt to the forehead. As I'll retaliate with a magic bolt to yours. And a magic sword to you. And it's downright terrifying, like, when you think of, like, just the fact that such a little thing can go wrong, and bam, everything's over, and, like, gives you that whole, like, perspective of, well, I'm doing this to achieve this, but is this really what I want to achieve, really what I want to do, really where I want to end up? And, like, live for yourself, because we all know your body isn't. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bad joke. But take care of yourself, please, and take care of those around you, because what greater power do you have than to influence the life of others? Huh? Because whatever choice you make today, tomorrow, yesterday, next week, will have an impact on your grandma, your mom, like, maybe not directly, your brother, your sister, Stevie down the street, Joey from pizzeria place, like, it'll have an impact on all of them. Maybe not directly, maybe very much indirectly, but every single action you choose has an equal and opposite reaction, or repercussion. So, you gotta do your actions carefully. You gotta think before you act. You gotta choose the best course of action. And, like, oh crap. Don't just, ow. That one came in clutch. Don't just, like, also, like, don't choose to just live for others then. Like, that's not what I'm trying to get at. It's, like, find just the proper balance of for yourself and for others, because, like, Did that guy go through the floor? Or is this a live? That's a live dead enemy. Well, targetable dead enemy. Yeah, the life that you choose, the actions you take, every choice you make. No, I won't be watching you, but they'll just change the outcome of everything else. Oh, I got an extra Estus last. Alright, well, I'm going to safely wait for my summoner to show up and drink that, because, oh my god. But yeah, live for yourself and others. Live by being considerate and also thoughtful. Like, there's never really any reason to be mean to someone, because, like, you gotta think, they have their own problems, they have their own struggles. Sorry, I did not see you, Mr. Dark Cloak and Dark Background. Please let me live. Please let me live. But, like, if ever you meet someone who's having a bad day, who's angry and whatnot, there's always an underlying reason, and they're probably a super nice person having a really crummy day. You don't know it. Only they know it, and maybe they're super stressed. Maybe they failed an exam. Maybe they have an exam that day and didn't sleep all night, and that was their fault, but are really, really crabby because of that. And so once you ask them for the 5th time, hey, how are you feeling today? They just snapped back and said, I feel like shit, okay? Leave me alone. Like, that happens. Wow, that Dark Spirit is getting fudged. But yeah, there's no reason to be mean. Like, any reason a lot of people have is that it's always accidental mean. It's always like stressful, anger, slips out, didn't mean to. And like, you can choose to retaliate and just stay in that loop of anger and hate, or you can choose to, you know what? Hey man, you're having a bad day. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this person has Crystal Soul Spear. Wow. Oh, that person's an end fucking game guy, because they got the fucking Crystal Staff too. Ugh. Yeah, no, fuck that. I also thought in my Soul Greatsword could get through the door. But yeah, see, that's like my proof that I don't do PvP. I'm like the worst person at PvP ever. So I don't even like fake to try. I know I'm trash. So I don't even want to like perpetuate it. I just want it to be done. And I get like overhyped and like, oh, I can do it. Come on, Morty. I can do it. I'm gonna just keep stammering and everything will be all right. And I just die because like people have their full builds and I'm just faffing about trying to get there, and they're already done, and they come back and they're like, ha, sucker. So yeah. Tisk, 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 dan, dan, dan. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I also forgot just how many souls there are, like, to farm, and just, like, you're not really, like, it's all just tiny, like, a couple here, a couple here, a couple here, a couple here, but it accumulates real fast. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you came from last time. But yeah, when someone's just being mean, someone's being crabby, they might just be taking off their bad day on you, alright? Like, I've seen that today. And, you know, the person who got shat on at work, like, really didn't deserve it, because she was just doing her job. And it annoyed other person because it was like interfering with him, and it's like, yeah, but she's not doing it on purpose. She has to do her job so that everyone else like can be able to work safely. So if you're gonna shout at her and call her names and whatnot, you just turn your shitty day into a two-person problem instead of just being your own shitty day. And like it just permeated this like bad feeling. Oh no! Forgot about the ceiling one. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Too engrossed in my own story. But yeah, it just permeated this like bad feeds bad, breeds bad, breeds bad. And yeah, no. Not a fun time. Like, no one deserves to be shot on for just doing their job, because like, they'd probably rather be somewhere else than to deal with your shitty attitude that day. So like, be conscientious of like how you come off and how you speak. And like, you know what? Shit like that happens. No day is perfect. I'm gonna die from this. Because this is gonna be a lot of blood loss. Do I have anything that takes away blood loss? Yes, I do. Thank God. But yeah. I just... like, and I know I've had shitty days, and I've shat on people too, and I'm no better than any one of you out there listening to me. But I don't know, try to be better. Like, I try to be better every day, and I just want to be better, because we can always be better, and like, there's always one flaw we can work at. Maybe it's a skill, maybe it's a flaw, maybe it's a talent. There's always something we can work at, and work towards, and work for, and work with. Maybe you don't like Stevie at the other counter because he gets better sales than you, or something like that. I don't know. Your problems are your problems. My problems are my problems. But like, I'm just spouting off examples. But like, Stevie maybe has, I don't know, really bad luck in some other aspect of his life, and it really hurts. And like, whenever you go like, oh man, Steve, you're a dick, kind of thing to him, because, you had enough of his like cheery smile that he puts on every day because it's what gets him through the day, and like, it rubbed you the wrong way, and you just had to like crush him and like take it away. Like, you just made someone who's struggling with a problem have just another problem to deal with, and like, and maybe that was like, I don't know, you just try to don't hurt each other, guys. There's no point, because you don't want to be hurt yourself, so don't hurt someone else. I'm sorry if I'm also like getting into this weird, oh my god, I should shut up and focus on the game, because that's a total of 30,000 souls I just lost throughout the window, because I'm just focusing on chatting with you guys instead of actually like, playing the game. And I'm also proving the fact that I am squishy as fuck. But yeah, no, just, if you like making others, basically making other people happy will, in a sense, make you happier, because then there'll be less people angry, sad, and mad around you to make you angry, sad, or mad. Does that make sense? Yeah, sort of does. Like, just giving a smile to someone. Like, I know we can't really smile at someone, but like, I don't know. I went from like, giving a big grin or like a nice smile at everyone like I cross at the hospital, to like Just like little, hey, what's up? You alright? Alright. How's it going today? And like, they just, you know, some people like actually will stop me and be like, you know, it really sucks today. And like, you know, that's very admirable for them because like they're opening up. Can I stop sucking right now, please? Please, oh merciful DM, controlling this game of Dark Souls. Please, Miyazaki, give me my skills back. Yeah, just little nods, little cheerful greetings. Make everyone just... Okay, can I hurt with the spell now? Thank you. Just give everyone that, like, yeah, you're welcome, you're appreciated. You're part of the team. And every day is another day to just try and make something good happen. So, now enough with the vomit-inducing, adorable, corny stuff. And let's focus on, you know, actually not dying now. Because I've done it one too many times. Like, I clearly know where every enemy is. Or most. I clearly know just about how much damage I need to dispatch an enemy. And yet, I get to a certain area, and all that knowledge just gone, and I play like a potato. I need the power of the toes, as my friends would say. The powers of the toes? The 10 toes, the 20 toes, the 30 toes. I did not know you had immolate. I will keep that in mind. Where does that guy even jump off from? That's too high. And that's just right. Alright. Okay. Okay, Captain Nutso, please stop. Nutstrodamus. All that for the soul of a nameless soldier, whose name will be nameless. Whose name will never go on to greatness, as he is nameless. No, you don't throw that at me, please. But yeah, that's also one of the reasons, like, why I don't play League, is because of the, like, amount of toxicity. Oh my god! Like, you guys saw that guy who literally summoned me just to throw poop at me. Because, oh, I'm a shitty player and whatnot. Like, yeah, I body blocked him, I realized, or maybe, or whatnot. I didn't realize that I body blocked him then, but, like, now I probably realize that, and, like, just sorry, oh, fuck. Like, and it gets even worse when it's, like, actual competitive League, where, like, competitive gaming, like League of Legends and whatnot, where, you know, you have a team relying on you to do good. And if you don't deliver, some people downright just shit on you for hours. And it's like, okay, I get it, I'm sorry. And you can just not escape from that. It's your sin for the rest of your life kind of thing to them. And that, to me, and you call me whatever you want at this point, but to me, the stress of, like, disappointing someone is one of the most unbearable things ever to me, because I just don't want to disappoint. I want to make people happy. I want to, like, do good. I want to make people proud. Alright, let's try and get them all. Almost. And so, to know that if I mess up real bad, that I'm just going to be hounded by the angry words of another individual, like, yeah, brush it off and whatnot, and like, or grow a callous skin, but I'm not a callous individual. I'm not a desensitized individual. I am an individual who cares very much on, like, what people think and what people say and whatnot. I care very much if I mess up. And it's my fault. And whatnot. So, like, it just, you know, it's why, like, here in Dark Souls, I don't invade people. I'm a Sunlight Bro. I'm allowed to choose that. I invade people when it's, like, part of the Covenant thing. And, whenever you do the followers of Aldrich, I've invaded people for that, for like the achievements and whatnot. But the rest of the game, Sunlight Bro all the way. Because, you know, I want to help people. I want to make people happy. I want to just be part of the team. And yeah, there's people who like won't appreciate or won't like what I did if I messed up or whatnot. But it doesn't matter. Like, they can't, like, oh, he summoned me, banished me, and threw poop at me. They're done, boof, end of interaction. Whereas, like, stuff like League and whatnot, you mess up in the first 5 minutes. You give another team first blood, you're gonna be hounded for up to 40 minutes, 50 minutes, if you don't just quit out of the game right then and there. And I am speaking from experience. And, like, that's one of the things that turned me off so much from games like League of Legends and CSGO and Overwatch and stuff like that, because I started the game, immediately got hated, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. This is not enjoyable to me to just be a new player and immediately, like, chastised for it when I, like, missed a cue or, like, didn't follow up on some person's unspoken command. Like, so that's why I was like, you know what? Nah, fuck this. I don't want to do this. It's just gonna put me in a foul mood. I'm sorry, I just can't believe that just happened. It's gonna put me in a bitter mood, so no. Let's just not. Because there's no point in being in a bitter mood when you're trying to just play video games and be in a happy, entertained mood. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. I dodged at the right time, didn't I? And there again. And but yeah, that's just my perspective, okay? Like, you like your things, I like my things. I'm me. I hate you guys. For instance, I don't like these guys. These freaking crawly, spidery monkeys. And so I shall dispatch them with haste. Thank you. So, like, yeah, everyone likes their own things. If the competitive scene's for you, all the power to you, man. All the power to you. I'm a, as they say, a filthy, filthy casual. I like to play my games. I like to play my RPGs. I like to play around with stats and whatnot. I love my power fantasies. Like, I just love the fact that I can, like, play Dark Souls and, like, have that mix of shit. Oh, the drop killed me. I was about to say have that mix of, like, skill and levels and whatnot so that I can turn myself, like you guys probably heard in my Dark Souls 1 playthrough, into a god. Man, I've amassed 40,000 souls and I have not spent any because I kept losing them. I'm such a good player. But yeah, I'm just not used to having no HP. Like usually by now I'd have like 10 more levels in HP at least just to survive, and yet I don't. I'm still at base. And that's just not enough for a shitty player like me. But yeah, I love my power fantasies. Like, I played Dragon's Dogma. I play all the Dark Souls. I want to play Sekiro, and I may or may not later, as it's a FromSoft game. I feel shame. Everyone, I feel shame. I feel much shame. I feel much shame. I am terrible. I am garbage. I am useless. I am worthless. But I forgive myself. You know why? Because you gotta forgive yourself. Because this is just a video game. And as I said, I'm here more for the chats, for the talking to people. And even though Alt Tab, there's no one in the stream chat. Ooh, I got messages. Out, that was rhyming. But like, that was just plain bad. Like, I will admit, I am playing like duty. A heaping pile of duty. I don't even have to go that way. I don't even know why I want to. I know I have to confront this thing though. But yeah, much easier than the one Catacombs of Tartarus. That's like, and I will tell you guys, like, I might have a hard time, you know, being a Twitch streamer because, like, you know, I'm definitely gonna get like roasted by people in chat once ever, you know, if ever I get a chat going. Because, you know, geez, this guy sucks. Filthy casual gets hit by that. Oh my god, that happened? And stuff like that. Like, I don't have a skin made of stone. I don't have skills to dodge anything, apparently, either. And you can hear it in my voice. The frustration is rising. And I don't know, I just don't like Dark Souls is my frustration game. It's also my go-to fun game. This build is losing its appeal right now as I'm fighting big buff magic resisty dudes. Like, outside of the castle when I was one-shotting all those guys with a flash sword. Oh yeah, tasty. Big guy with a big shield. Not so tasty. Not so tasty. And like all like, and you guys might be like, then why are you doing this? And I'm like, well, I played this game so many times a normalish way that since my friends were like, oh, play it this ridiculous way, I like just went like, fuck off, fuck. Oh my god. I just went like, heck yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Why do I even bother? And so I have a piece of paper. I'm a piece of paper with a bunch of notes written onto it. I am level 59. I can't even wield the staff I'm using. I don't even have Soul Spear while that person had Crystal Soul Spear, which, like, to be honest, that's like a fuck off kind of thing. Like, yeah, I'm probably, like, in the level region that, like, they were in, which makes it legit. But it's still... It's alright, I survived, I don't care. It's still, like, super annoying whenever you have shit like that happen. Where it's like, yeah, no wonder you win. I also failed my stealth approach, okay? Guys, I know I failed my stealth approach. Because I'm not a good player, as I, like, apparently I'm learning today. And I am just defeating myself, and it's... No, I'm not having fun anymore right now. No. See, that's what I live for. Enemy, had a hard time with, turned around, bloppity blued. Like, bloppity blow. I do lots of damage. I just don't give it out. And it's... It hurts, you know? It hurts a lot. So... I don't know. The self-doubt. The self-doubt is coming into play. And the re-questioning of my life choices. It's heavy. Because, like, I don't know, I just... And that is why I record. Shit like that is why I record. That guy just fucking flew up! But you know what, like, I've, so far, on this date, which is the 16th of August, 2020, have 0 views on all my videos that I've posted. Like, maybe 1 or 2 on most, on some. But that's about it, and most of those are my own views, as I was, like, checking if everything worked. And, which they did, thankfully. But yeah, I'm a nobody. I'm no one. I'm just a guy who's about to go into med school in the fall, in September, who's playing video games and decided, you know what, I'll just share me playing video games with anyone who wants to watch and chill and chat. And... Oh, good God, look at that, how that's going. I'm such a failure. Well, no, I just don't worry about it because, you know, I just started. And I don't expect anything out of this. Like, I expect to be a rando probably for always. As, like, I'm also, like, playing games that have already been played, speedrun, beaten, completed. Like, Completionist got this, GDQ's got so many runs of this. like actual pro player. My selling point? I don't know. I'm just me. I'm just a different person. Doing it just for the fun of it. Doing it to share a laugh with friends. Man, I did not expect to get like all self-doubty on that. I knew you guys like that. I apologize. Just, you know, sometimes you gotta rethink your life choices. Always make sure you're doing something for the right reasons. Not the wrong reasons, the right reasons. And if you need to, you know, put your doubt into words and spout it on recording, you do that. Who knows? It might just, like, I don't know, reconfirm or dissuade your worries. You know, like, right now, feeling pretty good. You know what? I died a bunch of fucking times, and I showed how pitiful of a player I am. But I am rolling past that. I'm so funny. Like, I'm just gonna go past that. Kill the Deacons of the Deep. And then, I think I'll call it there, as, it's getting pretty late. I have work at 6 in the morning, and so, you know, gotta sleep. Thank God I already brushed my teeth. And yeah, I'm gonna just call it there. And, leave everything else for another stream. Maybe my friends will come back to witness my ascension. Like, that person had an end-level weapon. Like, literally, the Lothric Knight, the crystal staff is the last staff you get. So, like, if you want to talk about fairness, there's a big lack of it within the man. As, you know, using the second staff versus using the last staff. Bit of a power discrepancy, if you ask me. But now let's just use a bunch of... Oh, crap. That is not a reassuring sign, the amount of swings I have to do for them. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's do the Deacons. Let's not die. Let's not waste everyone's time, please. Alright, you're the chosen one, eh? Like, that's why I love this. Just swipe! And a nice dodge, and the swift. And like, no matter where I'm swinging at, I always hit the center of the pack. Uh-oh. Oh. Fat guys are always the dangers. But like, oh my god, look at all of that damage. Oh. I got denied. Let's peek back to the conclave. No! God damn it! I keep getting so close, yet I'm still so far. This is my curse, everyone. This 99 IQ build. Like, I just gotta get better shit. I just gotta get better. And like, I can hear the shouting in advance. But like, no, this is the whole point, is to have this ridiculous only intelligence build Why can you walk normally through this? It's the whole point is to have this ridiculous only intelligence build for the game. That's the point of this challenge. So, like, yeah, I'm cursed to only increased intelligence and oh my god, nice name. Doors closed, doors closed. Dude, your doors are closed. But yeah, nope, cursed to only put in points in intelligence until I reach 99. Like, you guys are seeing me getting all excited now for this. Like, see, I got really excited for that. I don't like that. Because I got, like, all, like, tense and whatnot. And that ain't healthy. That's, like, reducing my lifespan. So, yeah, I'm not built for PvP. My character literally is not built for PvP. My god. Like, fucking 55 intelligence and 30, and then that's it? No, of course I'm a squish melon. Such is my curse. To be the squish lemon that everyone enjoys, probably not. To be the squish lemon everyone laughs at. More like it. Oh, wrong flask. There we go. Now the heal flask would be nice. Okay. Didn't know he had that much health. But yeah. Here I am playing Dark Souls 3 alone on my own again. Because it's apparently a game that I like enough to do this myself. You know what? Let's just railroad back to incentives. So I don't know if it should be 50 or 100. You guys will get to choose for the camera. But all I know is that once the camera's unlocked, I'll start playing scary games. I'll start playing new games that like to react to and to, because there's nothing better than, you know, the face when someone realizes they fucked up or realized something else. So yeah, that's why I'm saving some of my games for those very moments. Because I can only deliver them with a face cam. And so, once I get enough subscribers, I'll add it. Like, let's go. We'll have fun. I'll scream, I'll shout, I'll hopefully not cry, but I can't not promise that, as one of the games that are on the list that I cannot say yet has made me cry before. And like, a long, serious cry. And I don't want to go through that again, but I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm not gonna have to. I kind of want to, just for, you know, sharing it with people. But that is a story in and all of itself. Right, guys? Right. Don't think I'll do the Deacons of the Deep anymore, as this happened. This lovely pairing. And it's probably gonna eat up the rest of my stream time, because as I said, I have work in the morning and I must go to bed, because a tired me is a bad team leader. I need more intelligence. Yeah, teamwork. It makes the dream work. The DreamWorks Animation Studios. Swipity, 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 swipe. And Big Beastie falls. Swiping, swiping. Oh, that's something I rarely ever see. Yes, I have returned to my little dagger, as I am very seriously low on mana. Anyone up for me to kill Longfinger Kirk? Because here he is. Huh. Yup. You know what? Story of my life. Oh. I got the souls out of that too. So, that's what I was doing. So, you know what? I forgot I was already here. I'm like, might as well slay them as I still have my everything. Get it off! Oh. I should stop just relying on Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Okay, I'm apparently too close. I like how you watched your buddy die and didn't even seem phased. So, let's go, guys. Question is, can I do it this time? Can piddly weak arms little me defeat the Deacons of the Deep? First things first, let's pick on the souls. Alright. Two swipes. Walk away. Heal. Always stay close to full, if not at, because these guys hurt. They hurt my tuchus a lot. Nope. Gotta stop them from communing. Oh my god, stop interrupting my spells. I have their shot. Oh my god. Had clear shots. I'm gonna go hide as I use an ember to heal. Fuck me. Fuck is going on? I've never reached this point. I've actually done it. I've killed the Deacons of the Deep. I'm surprised. I wonder if that actually does something. I don't have the Destiny right now though. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was tight. I've never been in the fight for so long, so I did not know what was going on anymore. But with that, I must bid thee adieu, as I shall level up.
Was very then taken.
Just 2 more levels? Nah, just intelligence.
Farewell, Ashen One.
It is good, wasn't it?
What I really need is more Estus.
For them.
And alright guys, that'll be it for today's session. Thank you for joining me on this tour of frustration, anger, joy, and sadness. I hope to see you guys all in the next stream, next video, and thank you so much. I'm glad for you guys to be there. Bye bye.